Wait, is he eight-faced or
Ape.
Okay, I think he had 8 faces.
A big ape-faced bird.
Hi, you're watching Two Dumb Guys. I'm Brian. This is Ed. This is Mama Cat.
Well, Mama Cat's backside.
Yeah.
I've been out in the world.
Yes.
Got the hat.
You've got the hat.
I've been exploring. I've been on an expedition.
Yes. Alligators?
No.
Oh, okay.
A cryptozoological expedition.
Ah, like graveyard moths.
Graveyard. What are graveyard moths?
Well, that'd be something zoological near a crypt.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You misinterpreted the meaning of the word. Oh, my knee.
Yeah, she got you.
Yeah, she got me with the claws. Oh, my God. Now, you know cryptids. You know Bigfoot. You know, the boring ones like Bigfoot and the Chupacabra. I dug deeper. And rather than just talk about them, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about each cryptid. And, you know, you're going to tell me who would win in a fight.
Okay. All right.
All right. So the first one is the Ibu Gogo.
Ibu Gogo.
Yeah, he's Indonesian. The
All
Ibu
right.
Gogo. They're described as being short hair, short people, like humans. They're hominid shaped. They're short. They're very hairy. They got big pot-belly guts. And they use them to scare kids because the term Ibu Gogo literally means grandmother who eats anything.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's like you go to sleep or Ibu Gogo is going to get you. Grandma's going to come in and munch.
So it's like a short
Yes,
Bigfoot, basically.
Yeah, like
pot-bellied Bigfoot.
Short pot-belly Bigfoot.
But it's named after a grandma that will eat you?
Well, that's the name literally translate to grandmother who eats anything.
Okay.
They live in the caves now. But I got it going up against a guy who is in both Maryland and Kentucky, I found him. In Kentucky, he's called the Pope Lick Monster. In Maryland, it's called the Maryland Goat Man. It is reported as having the lower body of a goat and the upper body of a man. He also has the horns of a goat and is 7 feet tall and weighs 300 pounds.
So it's a satyr.
I don't know what that is. Is that a goat man?
Yeah, it's got the front half, like top half of a man with the bottom half of a goat.
Who's going to win that fight?
So American Satyr versus the Danny DeVito Bigfoot. I feel like statistically, if you did you looked at it like 100 times, you paired up these two in a battle. If you went over the numbers, I feel like if the Ibu Gogo wins, he's going to win it fast.
Yeah.
He's going to punch him right in his goat man balls and flip him over, and it's just going to be done. It's going to be like one of those UFC fights back when they had fewer rules, and sometimes they'd last like the full length and nobody would win, and sometimes they were over in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And somebody swung on somebody, and then somebody picked that person up and dropped him on the neck.
Yeah.
You know, people would die in 5 seconds. It's, it's agility versus strength, and I think in this case, mainly because of the 4 legs versus 2 legs.
Yeah.
I think. Now, does he have 4 legs plus arms?
Oh, he might have arms.
Because
I didn't see anything about that.
I want to say the satyr does have like arms and then 4 legs.
I didn't see anything about that, but he might have arms. He's ripped.
Assuming that's the case.
I mean, if he's got arms, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that he is.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, we're gonna opt with arms and Maryland Goat Man for the win.
All right.
Now the Maryland Goat Man. Now he's moving on to the next round. He's tired. He's had a little fight with the Ibu Gogo, but he kicked DeVito out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now he's got to fight the Loveland Frog. That is a humanoid creature with the face of a frog.
This is such an ill-defined cryptid that I don't really. It's a harder call. Like it's and then even the last one I would say, but I'm still thinking that this person, if you consider him roughly humanoid, otherwise, I'm still going to go with the Goat Man. But assuming the Goat Man has 4 legs, and then 2 arms, he can rear back on his hindquarters and punch you twice and kick you twice at the same time.
It's like a quadruple whammy.
Yeah. It's like fighting Goro.
You go down, and he's got horns too, so he can gore you. Yeah.
Okay.
You're done. Froggy, you're done, Frog. You're out of this.
The Kentucky Booger. Oh crap. What's his name?
The Pope Lick Monster or the Maryland Goat Man. Maryland is like coming out of the top of the head of the game right now. Yeah. But you said Booger.
Okay.
Which leads me to the next one. Our hometown, the Belt Road Booger.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, the Belt Road Booger, I have not been able to find a single, like, actual description of the Belt Road Booger.
Yeah.
One resident said, and this is from an old article from the Noonan Times-Herald, it was dark, it stands about 5 feet tall, it's big across the chest, and its eyes look like diamonds at night when you shine a light on them.
Now, here's the story I always heard.
Okay.
Was that some scientist or something that was living...
Some scientist.
Some with a PhD. Some freaking biologist.
Biology?
No, some guy who had some sort of scientific background had brought an orangutan.
Okay.
An orangutan. Everybody says tang, but it's tan. Orangutan. And he had brought it there, and he didn't have it legally. I think there was some way that like it was involved with a lab, and maybe he was just kind of on the edge of legally possessing this animal, and it just got out a few times.
Orangutans are like crazy strong. Let's just go with this was an orangutan.
All right.
Fighting the Maryland goat man, or whatever his name was, the Pope Lick monster. This is like Street Fighter style tournament. You just one right after the other until the champion is crowned.
Orangutans kind of have like, it's like they have 4 arms, basically. And 2 of their arms work well as legs. And actually, they all kind of work equally well as legs. So he can be up, he can be down. He's got, I think, and they are crazy strong. I feel like unless the goat man just gets a good stomping in on him right off the bat, I think the orangutan can take him.
Yeah, the goat man's going down.
I think this is the end of our run with the goat man.
Yeah.
Pope Lick.
Goat man, Pope Lick monster. You had a good run.
The Pope sucker's down.
You're done now. The Belt Road Booger has now got his first contender for the crown. Big Bird.
Big Bird? Like...
You can't get a more creative name than that. Big Bird. Big Bird is a giant 8-faced bird that terrorizes the Rio Grande Valley.
Wait, is he 8-faced or
ape?
Okay, I think he had 8 faces.
A big 8-faced bird.
And he's wingspan of 12 feet.
12 feet wingspan. That's all they say. Red eyes, 8-faced. So other than that, I'm assuming, just some type of raptor, bird of prey. So he can fly.
How tall is he?
Well, he's got a 12-foot wingspan, so, he's got to be pretty tall.
Yeah, so he's at least 6 or 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
So he's got a good height. I'm assuming he's got talons.
Most likely.
So I'm assuming...
And then he's got the 8 face. This is where I think the big bird has the advantage, in addition to flight and talons.
Is the 8 face?
It's the 8 face. Yeah, because the Belt Road Booger, chimpanzee and all, he's going to see a friendly face. This is another ape. You're like me, and then unfurls some wings, takes flight.
I feel like all that Big Bird has to do, and I think he can do this based on the way we're estimating his size, is that he just needs to grab the Belt Road Booger, pick him up, and just drop him.
And he's dead.
Yeah. I feel like...
Big Bird for the win.
Yeah, Big Bird for the win. Big Bird, that's the best they could come up with?
That's his name, Big Bird. Okay, so Big Bird, he's moving on.
Yes. He's still in contention.
Big Bird has now got to fight the Mongolian deathworm. The Mongolian deathworm is named that because it can slay its enemies by spewing acid at them.
Okay.
It's a big red worm and is supposed to live in the Gobi Desert. It can reach 5 feet long. Okay. Also can kill by emitting lethal jolts of electricity. So the deathworm is like the total package right now.
Yeah. He's not... it's a worm. It's 5 feet long, so it's not really that intense. But, you're talking about the bird. Bird versus worm. Usually bird wins.
Early bird gets worm.
Yeah.
Not the death worm.
But not the death worm.
Because the death worm's going to pull that Blanca move on him.
Is that cheap move is just waiting for somebody to come
pushing
up.
The button? Yeah.
And then, I think with lethal dose of electricity, the lowly death worm is not so lowly.
Nope. Plus the acid spitting?
Acid spitting? Yeah, that's what he does. He jolts you with the electricity, and just in case that doesn't kill something as big as Big Bird, he's, just acid all over.
All over, and you're done.
Acid in your 8-face, Big Bird. That's what's happening.
So you're out you're down, Big Bird. You're done.
Yeah.
Okay, then we move on to South Africa, where they have the Inkanyamba. All I could find for description of this creature is it is a monstrous serpent with a horse-like head and a volatile nature.
Serpent, like a snake.
Big snake, head of a horse.
And a volatile nature.
And a volatile nature. He's like mad all the time. This is the kind of guy that will start some mess.
And we don't know if he's venomous or...
It didn't say.
Wait, you got more?
One more thing I missed on my description. Can grow to 20 feet long or more.
He's got a size advantage. He's probably, and like you said, he's got the head of a horse. But not knowing about his teeth situation, well, assuming he's got horse teeth.
And he's also fighting the worm.
Yeah.
So we're snaky together. Two serpentine type creatures.
Yeah, but one's like up to 4 times the other one's size.
Yeah. But one spits acid and has electricity.
Yeah, I don't think, without knowing more about what is this one called again?
The Inkanyamba.
The Inkanyamba. Without knowing more about its abilities and its, kind of secret weapon kill skills or whatever, I think I could go.
You think it's going down, the worm? All right.
The worm.
Worm it is. Worm's moving on.
The worm's a ringer.
Worm. Now you're fighting Mananangal.
Mananangal.
It's the Mananangal.
Mananangal.
Mananangal is described as a scary, often hideous, usually a woman. Here's the thing. It got wings. Mind you, that's important. Basically, it's a human with wings that can sever itself at the midsection and fly away to hunt children.
Does it say how it hunts? Like what it does to them?
Nah, I didn't say anything of that.
Now, if it severs its body, can different parts of its body work? Let's assume that it can. Because otherwise it's just like, oh, I'm just going to drop my legs off here, you know?
Yeah.
Assuming that it can, it's kind of like the worm's got to fight 2 enemies. It can sever its body, distract the worm with its legs, keep a safe distance, but distract it. It can go do some, get a rock, get something.
Come down with a knife.
Yeah.
That is... And it's a person because it's smart.
Yeah.
It's got the brain. It can get a knife with like a rubber handle, so it's insulated from the electricity.
I think this would be a great fight to watch, and I think it'd be a close call, but I think statistically, I think the stats suggest that the Mananangal has a slight edge.
Moving on to the final match, known in the Amazon as Yateweo, also known in southern part of Africa, Undlebe.
Undlebe?
Yeah. Undlebe is a carnivorous tree. It is poisonous in every way. You eat its fruit, you're poisoned. You touch its leaves, you're poisoned. You touch its bark, you're poisoned. You somehow chop into the tree, release this poison gas, kills you. You manage to chop the tree down. You get your stupid friend to chop one of them down. You collect the wood, you cook your food, poisoned.
Okay, and if you chop into it, the poison gas comes out?
Yes.
Okay, the Mananangal,
the menage a trois.
The menage a trois, the Mananangal. The Mananangal just has to separate its head from its body and chop it down with its body, and then it won't get exposed to the gas because its head's not there.
Okay. But then it can never touch the wood. Okay, so, oh man, that's not cool.
Yeah, it just chops it down.
But how's it going to chop it down? It's got its feet doing it.
No, just head, and the lungs pop out. And just a head floating around with lungs. And then it goes to a safe distance.
Head and lungs
then the rest of the body is over there chopping.
But then the Mananangal's body dies, and now we have a new cryptid. It's a head with a pair of lungs terrorizing the countryside. Because the Undlebe is poisonous.
Yeah, but it's not being exposed to the poison gas.
Well, yeah, but like I said, you eat the fruit, you're poisoned. You touch the bark, you're poisoned.
Touch the bark.
You touch the leaves, you're poisoned.
Not going to touch any of that. It's going to use a really long axe. Mananangals ain't stupid, Ed. Mananangal for the win.
I had my money on the Undlebe all night.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
I'm just lost.
Yeah. I don't know much about the Undlebe. I'm staying away from it. You know?
I had like $200 riding on this.
You sure know how to pick them, Ed. Sure know how to pick them.
Thanks for watching.
You need something to click. You want something to click. Here's something to click.